Did you know that the first fashion magazine was actually for men? Yes, you heard it right. It was released in 1678 and named Le Mercure Galant. This publication, originating from France, dedicated itself to the task of informing gentlemen about the latest trends in fashion, culture, and even politics. It's fascinating, isn't it? That at a time when the world was vastly different, men's fashion was already making headlines. This challenges the common perception that fashion is predominantly a women's domain. It's a testament to the fact that style, elegance, and grace are not gender-specific, but rather a universal language that everyone speaks. The world of men's fashion has always been vibrant, innovative, and influential, dating back to the late 17th century. So next time someone tries to downplay the importance of men's fashion, remember to drop this fun fact. Moving on, men's fashion has a rich history full of surprising facts. While we often think of fashion as a woman's domain, men's fashion has its own intriguing stories that are worth telling. Let's start with the humble necktie. Did you know it has a military origin? In the 17th century, Croatian mercenaries serving in France during the 30 Years' War wore small, knotted neckerchiefs as part of their uniform. The French were so taken by this accessory, they adopted it, and voila, the cravat, a precursor to the modern necktie, was born. Now let's turn our attention to the classic suit jacket. Ever wondered why they have buttons on the sleeves? Originally, these were not just for show. In the 18th century, surgeons found it difficult to operate in their formal coats. The solution was to add buttons and slits on the sleeves so they could be rolled up easily. This practical design was later incorporated into the everyday suit jacket, and the buttons remain, albeit mostly decorative, to this day. What about color? Pink, often stereotypically associated with femininity in the Western world, was not always seen this way. In fact, up until the mid-20th century, pink was considered a strong, decisive color and was often worn by men. It was only post-World War II that marketers began promoting blue for boys and pink for girls, creating the gender color norms we see today. And speaking of color, did you know the first color photograph of a man was of a tartan-clad gentleman in 1861? The man was James Clerk Maxwell, a physicist, and the tartan he wore was a nod to his Scottish heritage. Even then, fashion was a way for men to express their identity. Indeed, men's fashion is far from boring. It is a realm full of surprises and exciting history. Now, let's delve into the evolution of men's fashion. Our journey begins in the Victorian era, a time when men's fashion was defined by its formality. Tailcoats, waistcoats, and top hats were the order of the day, reflecting societal values of order and propriety. Next, we transition to the Roaring Twenties, a period marked by a shift towards more relaxed and comfortable clothing. The introduction of the modern suit, complete with trousers and a jacket, signaled a departure from the rigid styles of the past. Fast forward to the hippie movement of the 1960s and 70s. Men's fashion became a canvas for social and political statements. Bright colors, floral patterns, and bell-bottom trousers were all part of this bold, countercultural trend. These key eras have played a significant role in shaping the men's fashion we know today. From tailored suits to casual wear and statement pieces, each era has left its indelible mark. The evolution of men's fashion is a testament to the ever-changing nature of style and personal expression. To wrap up, men's fashion is a fascinating world. We've journeyed through its captivating history, starting from the birth of the first fashion magazine for men, an intriguing fact that many are unaware of. This milestone piece of literature marked the beginning of men's fashion becoming a mainstream conversation. We've also delved into the surprising facts about men's fashion, shedding light on the unexpected origins of some of our favorite styles and trends. Who knew that the necktie was initially a functional piece rather than a fashion statement? Then we traced the evolution of men's fashion, witnessing how it has transformed over the centuries, from the dapper suits of the Victorian era to the casual chic of the 21st century. Remember, fashion is not just about looking good, it's about expressing yourself. So gentlemen, embrace your style and make a statement. And don't forget, you're part of a rich and fascinating history. Until next time.